it's Bunny, and you're now seeing me in my Halloween costume. So I probably look more worse now than I did like during all these pictures that I just shot, but I literally like have been taking photos for probably 3 hours now. Everything about this costume looks extremely simple, yet seems to take me days to complete. I don't even understand. What I'm supposed to be is like a Victorian-esque insane asylum escapee. Did I execute that? I don't know. And then like there's 1,000 things that I was thinking, well, you know, you kind of look like this. Like I kind of look like maybe like a corpse too. So I don't know, maybe I'm a corpse. Yeah, I don't know. What am I? What am I? You tell me. Finally, I took the chain off my foot. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about this. I wanted to make it look as realistic as possible. Like, I didn't want to make it look too costumey. Like, all the chain, like that Halloween chain really bothers me, and I wanted to make it look like I had, like, escaped from like some ankle shackles. And so I just went to the hardware store and I bought an actual like chunk of galvanized chain. They just gave me this little link because it was cut off from some thinner chain that some other customer had bought. So I just bought this heavy ass galvanized chain. I paid like $3.86 for this, and it's so much more realistic and so much more cool in my opinion. And like all the joke chain at the spirit store, the Halloween store, is like $10, and this was like $2, and it looks a lot better in my opinion. But let me tell you how awkward it is sitting in the middle of a hardware store trying different types of chain around your ankles. The guy walked up, he's like, "Can I help you?" I was like, "It's for Halloween." Okay, it's for Halloween. Maybe I'll just talk from my feet up. I used these shoes. I love these shoes. These are like one of my favorite pairs of shoes that I own. I really haven't worn them much because they're probably the most dangerous fashion accessory that I own. So I'm kind of afraid of them, but in love with them at the same time. And I finally figured out that these should be my Halloween costume shoes this year, because I bought them originally because I thought that they looked like some old institution shoes. A lot of times they would put like lead boots or weighted shoes on them to like keep them from moving too much. So that's what these looked like to me. So I guess this kind of inspired my costume. This thing that I'm wearing right now, my mom was actually like cleaning out her drawers a couple weeks ago, and she's like, "Do you want this nightgown for anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, to be a crazy person." So I did a lot of different dye stuff to it. I tea dyed it in some spots to make it look like a stain, like something had spilled on me. A lot of these splotches are black fabric paint that I watered down a lot, and then I had a miniature roller brush, and I kind of like ran it over the concrete a couple times, and then I would like swipe it over this thing to give it these different like splattered textured effects. I'll go ahead and show you all the bottom too. I put it in like a really watered down bucket of black dye, and that gave it some purpling effect. This is more black fabric paint, but you know, it's just really differently textured all over. Actually, when I washed it, the lace started ripping off, so I was like, bonus Jonas. These gloves I bought a long time ago at the thrift store. I had already cut the fingers off for a photo shoot that I did way like back in February or March. And then I put them in the same black dye to give them that kind of like purpled effect. But I dipped it, I don't even think it's like translating through with the camera and the lights and everything. But I actually just dunked it in like different spots so it would come out like darker in some places and lighter in the other. Because I was kind of thinking like probably like how I've heard it went in like insane asylums is people were just basically like carted off one day. So I was kind of thinking like maybe if this is something that I held on to. I put way too much thought. Like I have a background in acting, so we were always taught like even if our character had no background or lines or anything, like you sit down, you invent some stuff. So I was thinking like if I had just been dumped off in an insane asylum, like what's like one nice thing that I'd want to keep? Because I didn't think I could pull off any jewelry, because I figured that they'd probably like the workers and doctors and whatever probably like stole the jewelry off of people. So I didn't think I could have a piece of jewelry or anything, but I thought I could have like gloves. That would be a nice prop for my costume, and also something that would be character appropriate. Way too much thought into this. Onward with my nails, which I'm extraordinarily proud of. Like, these things took me 2 days to make. No joke. I actually think that this is my new favorite shape of fake nail to wear, like even for legitimate non-Halloween purposes. I painted a little bit of gold like down here, and then I sponged some black on the inside, painted them all like with a OPI opal color. I'll just list everything I used in the info box, so if you guys want to try out this look yourself, you know what to do. And then I also sponged a little black, and then just on the very tips of the nails I took some, I don't remember who on here suggested that I try this out, but it's a matte polish by Hard Candy, so you can get it at Walmart, and that gave him this like crusty, dingy kind of gross thing. And then on some of them I put a little bit of red, and I put a little bit of vampire blood, just because I was thinking like maybe if I had escaped I'd be like digging around and stuff and like pulling up my nail and like causing myself some kind of like phalangeal injury. My face, I just used my regular foundation. I used a lot of a dark bronzer to create this kind of contouring effect. I don't really think I'm that great at contouring, but I don't know. Came off kind of okay. I legit like this way that I look right now, like, and I kind of just maybe might do it again someday on not a Halloween day. I legit think I look good like this. I think I look better like this than I do like my normal self. If y'all have ever tried to execute that look, like I did this for the Lydia makeup that I haven't shown you guys yet, just because like that tutorial got all messed up. If you watch some of my other videos, you already know why. But if you ever try and create that look that's like really like kind of red under your eyes, not so much like a bruise, but just like lack of sleep and general unhealth. And I've been trying to properly figure out a good shade for that for like 10 years now, and I feel like I finally did it. I was just hanging out at HEB the other night because I couldn't sleep, and I came across a Prestige eyeshadow in Blossom. I actually think it's called Cherry Blossom, but for some reason this just says Blossom. It's like this red kind of plum purple maroon maybe with a shimmer. Actually what I do with this is I brush it on before I put on my foundation, so my eyes already look disgusting, and then I just like dust a little bit more on when I was doing the rest of my look. And actually I got this for free from Bare Minerals a long time ago, and this is the brush that I put every single eyeshadow on with. And I know that's some kind of like makeup faux pas, but what the hell ever. I just basically wanted everything to kind of like layer one color after the other. So this was just basically like under my eyes and then an over base, and then I used one shade by MAC, which is the lavender color that I normally use, and I dusted that up to my brow line. And then on my lid and in the crease I used the Revlon one that I'm always talking about. I list all these things down below. I used the Revlon kind of plum one that I always say is my Insane Asylum eyeshadow. In my crease is Trinket by TARINA TARANTINO, and then on my like to form some kind of liner-ish type thing is Oil Slick by Urban Decay. And then I put my Dark Fairy eyelashes on, $2.47 at Walmart. I just left my natural lip color, and then on the inside of my lip, maybe you can still see a little bit of it, I used some Musky Amethyst by MAC, and then a little touch of like Are You Ready or some stupid name like that by Revlon. So nobody asked for a hair tutorial for this, please, because I don't think that I could properly show anyone on earth how to do this. And I also really think that the success of how this style came out is because of how my hair is cut. I always ask for it to be cut really ragged in the front, so that's why I get these like little wispy things. I have so many layers in my hair. I have like a ton of dry shampoo in my hair, also a ton of hairspray. Basically I back combed a lot of it, like the curls have now fallen out, but basically I back combed a lot of it and just pinned it up really nasty looking. And I'm sure it looks first class terrible in the back, so I don't even want to show you all the back. It's just for photo purposes, so it's for the front only. I didn't even really think about the back of my head. I guess it's kind of Victorian maybe, also kind of 1940s, so I don't really know. Maybe I'm an escapee from Shutter Island and not some Victorian place. I don't really know. One of my eye is my natural color right here, and then this one is my black special effects contact lenses. I don't know why I did one eye one color and one eye the other color. I went with black because I don't know, I just wanted something to be subtly wrong, not majorly wrong. This doesn't make any sense. I am entering a contest, an online costume contest. I'm entering the one from Lush. They're basically like giving away a gift card on the Lush Facebook website thing. But basically my mom really loves Lush products and she really loves like soap and bath products. So I want to win the gift card so I can give it to my mom. My mom does so much stuff for me. It's ridiculous. So I'd like to surprise her by giving her a $200 gift card to Lush. I just think it would be a really nice thing to do. Voting does not start until the 29th. So that's why I'm going to make another video and release it on the 29th, reminding you guys to vote, because I know like if I don't get told something like immediately when it's going on, I'll forget. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are like that too. That's basically why I worked so hard on this costume, is because I knew that I was going to want to enter it into that contest. So that's why I spent like 4 days painstakingly creating some weird character and sponge roll in my pajamas. I want to wish one of my subscribers, Blake, a happy belated birthday. It was his birthday on October 25th, but I didn't get around to making a video on October 25th because I was sponge painting my pajamas. So I hope you had a happy birthday. I will see you guys later. As usual, please take a moment to subscribe, comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, and I'm gonna leave, so asparagus. Cheating death. Death-defying jumps. That's what's going on. Can't do anything with these nails. Like, I've been trying to text people for the last 8 hours. I'm like, hi, meet you soon.